Hello everyone, my name is Akanaksha Srivastava. Today I'm going to explain you the topic idea generation in new venture planning and development. So first is what is idea? No, idea generation means or idea means idea are the building blocks of knowledge, as we all know. They are the elements that constitute judgment, and judgment express either truth or error. Idea must be thoroughly understood because no building can be solid unless its foundation is solid. Most people in the modern time agree that an idea is an image existing or formed in the mind. Idea give rise to concept which are the basis for knowledge in math, science, arts, etc., business, etc. Now comes to idea generation. Idea generation is a long, tedious, difficult task of assembling all the pertinent information, analyzing the problem, and searching for some verbal or visual concept of how to communicate, what need to be said, etc. So idea generation is a process of creating new concept for business or product. It is very important to generate idea if we want to conduct any kind of business or we want to pursue any kind of business. So it is a crucial first step in a new venture planning and development, which include brainstorming, mind mapping, and every kind thing which generate idea effectively and efficiently. Effective idea generation leads to obviously innovative solution and competitive advantage. Competitive advantage means take advantage of the competition by using your USP or making something that is unique for others or for the customer. Now, technique of idea generation first is brainstorming. Brainstorming is an activity or a group activity aimed to generate a large number of ideas. Participants are encouraged to think freely and suggest any idea that comes to mind. Focus of brainstorming on quantity over quality initially. Evaluation comes later on, means as many as ideas came in our mind or come in our mind, it's beneficial for the better decision making process. Initially, it focuses on quantity, but later on, when we evaluate a majority of ideas, we can select the best idea which is suitable for our venture. Now, encourage creativity and collaboration among team members. It means when we brainstorm or when our member encourage brainstorming sessions or indulge in brainstorming session, their minds are open, they are ready to accept the change, and they give the idea which are ultimately beneficial for the new venture. Now, second technique is mind mapping. Mind mapping is a visual representation technique that involves writing down a central idea and branching out into a related concept. It means we focus on a central idea and we try to evaluate or analyze as much as idea we can or as much as solution we can. It helps to organize thought and see connections between different idea. Means here we try to build a relationship between the different idea and try to sum up the idea or try to sum up the substitute idea to solve one major problem. It also encourages to explore more and more concept, more and more ideas and imagination. It is very useful for individual or group idea generation session. Means whether it is mind mapping or brainstorming, the main concept or the core idea is to generate more and more creative and imaginative idea that ultimately leads to better performance of the business. Now, next one is SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis means, or SWOT stands for, S stands for strength, W stands for weakness, O stands for opportunity and T stands for threat, which is related to a business idea. It helps to help I help it helps to identify potential advantage and challenges of a business or a new venture. It also encourages the strategic thinking and informed decision making, yet useful for refining and improving initial idea. It means SWOT analysis basically helps to evaluate the business or evaluate our idea overall 360-degree. Overall we evaluate the idea and then comes to the conclusion whether it is helpful or not. It means it is very important to know your strength, right? What is my strength? What are the benefits that I gave to the customer? This is my strength. What are the weakness? Everything has pros and cons, so weakness is a very important point to address when we talk about the idea generation and innovative ideas. So everything has weakness also, so it is very important to overcome that weakness and use this weakness or a strength to retain or to cater the customer. And then opportunity, obviously the market has ultimate opportunities, so it's very important to identify that opportunity and which and mainly which are beneficial for the business, which anyone can hold. And threats are the disaster, threats are the preference changes, threats are the policy changes, threats are the more competition. These are the threats which are anyway present in the market. It's the technique how we can solve or we can overcome with these kinds of threats and weaknesses. Focus on our strength and opportunity and overcome of these threats and weaknesses. Now, next one is the scamper technique. Scamper technique basically stands for modification, where S stands for substitute, C stands for combine, A stands for adopt, M stands for modify, P stands for put to another use, E stands for eliminate, and R stands for reverse. It is basically a creative thinking technique that encourage looking at existing idea in new way. It means system is as it is. The way you think is different. The way you feel it different. Means problem is same for everyone. Like for example, COVID-19, it is a big problem and it is a problem for everyone. So it's up to us how we see the problem, how we can tackle the problem. It is very important. So in new venture planning and development, it is very important to see our weakness, see the threats like an opportunity, that this is my opportunity to gain more and more knowledge, to innovate something and retain the customer for the life, for the business lifetime span. So it helps to generate innovative idea by questioning and transforming current concept. Widely used for product development and problem solving, because the problem is same for everyone. It is a technique how you can solve the problem in a different way, in the way you want to solve it or you want to deal it. This technique is Scamper, which believes that problem is same for everyone. The way we can tackle this problem is the main or positive thing which we can only do. No. Now next is I thank you. I hope this slide will help you for the further studies, for the further chapters. So at last, I want to tell idea generation is vital for the success of new venture. Using various techniques, entrepreneur can develop creative and viable business ideas. Regular practice, very important. This term is very important. Regular practice and open mindedness enhance the effectiveness of idea generation. It means the way we think, the way we tackle the problem, the way we gain the opportunity is very important if we want to sustain in the market and retain the customer for our lifetime. time. So idea generation, I hope you get my point. What I'm trying to say, that if we uses our mind in the positive way, and the way we can gain the benefit, or we can enhance our productivity, enhance our quality of the product, and fulfill the need or desire and wants of the customer, then only we can survive in the market and make and run the business effectively, and make effective decisions which ultimately lead to goal fulfillment. Thank you. Have a nice day.